Nico, we've always known you to have a lot of self-awareness of your own game, your strengths and weaknesses, and you've been pretty hard on yourself lately. But knowing that, what do you feel like you need to improve? Where are you going forward developmentally? Do you want to improve your game?
Uh, I mean, I think I can improve in a lot of things. I think I improved a lot since I came here first. But just in every part, I think consistency is one thing that I really struggle with even this year. So first being consistent, knowing what my routine is, knowing what I have to do on the floor every night, and after that, I feel like I can do a lot of things on the floor. I never thought I was a player who always knew uh, just to do one thing. I think I'm gonna work on anything on a lot of things. I'm just gonna work on my game. I think it's what it's all about because I don't know what future's gonna bring me, or what situation I'm gonna be in, what coach is gonna want me to do. So yeah, just work on whatever they need me to work on, and work on everything that I think I need to work on.
Nico, was there a distinct stretch of the season where at least you felt that you were putting your game together in a place that it was pushing you in a for the right direction before you had before you broke your hand?
Yeah, I think since New Year, I think since New Year, and then before my injury, I felt like I was pretty consistent, and I kind of found my role coming off the bench, and doing something, and then the injury kind of put me back down, and also that's one of the part of consistency. Those injuries, low ones that I have to just avoid somehow, and that's it. But I felt pretty confident. I felt like I could bring a lot of stuff from the bench in the during that stretch. So yeah, that's about it.
Nico, you mentioned the things you want to focus on this offseason, but do you feel your offseasons usually look the same, or when you may be going into a season where there may be more on your plate offensively, is there a different level of preparation heading into that type of season?
It's been different. My first year, I had the summer league. We went to the finals, and I haven't had a lot of room to just work. I had a national team, so I didn't have a lot of time. Last year, I felt like I started off really good until I broke my foot in the middle of the summer. I didn't come back, didn't practice until the Olympics. At the moment, I wasn't even ready for the Olympics. So basically, last 2 summers, I really didn't have no time to work on anything. This summer, I feel like I hope I stay healthy and everything goes good until the training camp for the national team, which is probably end of July. So I have a solid 3 months, to work on something. What that something will be, I don't know yet. I still have to, connect with the coaches and think about it a little bit. But I feel like this might be the first summer that I actually have some time to, improve my game.
Nico, along those lines, one, did you think about skipping this summer? Did you think about turning down the national team and taking more time?
No, no. For me, national team is one of the most important things. Of course, it depends what coaches want me to. I always want to play, but if they for some reason insist for me to not play, well, I'll have a talk. But I feel like they want me to play, and I feel like I always come better when I play, and also it prepares me for the next season. So yeah, I really never have had thoughts about skipping it.
For those of us that have only seen games in Latvia, how would you explain what that tournament is like and what it means in that part of the world?
I mean, it means everything for us. It's as I always say, it means everything for me. That's why I started playing basketball. Because of the national team, and to represent your country, is everything. It's a different feeling. If you feel like you have your whole country behind you and everybody's watching and everybody wants you to succeed, and I feel like I never want to skip anything, and yeah, that's about it. It's gonna be an interesting tournament.
How do you think playing with the national team is going to help your playmaking? Before you got hurt, your playmaking was, the best it had been and so far in your career. How do you think getting that opportunity with the national team, where you're obviously going to be more of a scorer and a playmaker for them, is going to help you going into the next season?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like just playing is gonna help. You know, it's especially because those tournaments are almost every game is win or go home, so it feels like a playoffs and in one way. We have a great team. You know, we have some great players that know how to play basketball, and playing around them is gonna be easy. So it's for sure gonna help. For sure gonna help in many ways. I still don't know how the team's gonna look and how everything's gonna look, but I know I can bring something to the team, and like you said, I felt pretty confident playmaking. You know, it's an unusual thing for someone who's 6'10", 6'11" to play make and make plays for the others. But I feel like that's something I can do. Of course, maybe in this series right now I haven't showed it, but during that stretch, like I said, I feel like I was doing something more than just being a spot up shooter at the moment.
Nico, you were one of the guys who was closest to Jimmy, and it was an interesting situation, to say the least, this season. What was it like for you and in the locker room during those 6 weeks when Jimmy was suspended 3 times and you guys still were trying to win? What was that like for the team?
I mean, it was for me, it was weird because I haven't really experienced anything like that before. It was a weird situation. As you guys know, me and Jimmy are, like a brothers, and we really didn't talk a lot about it. It was simple as that. I focused on whatever I need to focus on because whether he's here or he's not, we still had to play and we still had to win, and that's where I felt like our group at one point really kind of connected, and he got what he wanted. He's happy there. He like I said, he got what he wanted, and yeah, we're happy for him. And I think that's about it. It was a weird stretch, and I feel like some of us, especially guys like Tyler and Bam, for sure got better out of it. Because I think they learned, and even I learned that you just have to deal with some stuff, and it was time for them to step up, and I think they did it, for the most of the part of the season, and yeah, that's about it.